Well, the weather's turned. That's Porto over there. That's where we're heading. Just through the mist to those lovely, big, attractive-looking chimneys. I think for the next few days the weather's going to be a bit dull. Hardcore.
What's the book?
This book is called 117 Days Adrift, but it's about a couple who were in the Pacific and their boat got hit by a whale, and it sunk, and they drifted in their life raft, and their dinghy was attached to it all the way along, thinking they were going to get to the Galapagos Islands, but they were actually drifting for 118 and 3/4 days, weren't they?
Something like that. Right, we've just left Le Chanche in Porto, and it's a bit, the swell is a little bit bigger than maybe me and Nikki had bargained for. It's alright, it's probably about 2 metres or something like that, but we got a bit rolly coming out because we foolishly didn't put the main up before we left the protection of the harbour, and then there was a lot of traffic. And then having to turn into the waves and get the main up, I think shit Nikki up a little bit. Yeah, Nikki got a little bit scared. But we've got the sails set now. The motion is much improved. We're absolutely happy now sailing. It's more to do with our arrival at the next port, and there is only one option, and that's Aveiro, which is a tidal entrance, and it says you can get some horrendous seas in that entrance if there's a biggish swell running and the wind is blowing and all those things are sort of happening.
So we picked a really good day for it.
Yeah. But we've decided we're going to go on a bit of a confidence building trip. So we got 6 hours of this, aiming to be at Viron for high tide and get in over the bar without too much problem. The only good bit of news is the book says that they extended the breakwater, which gives a lot more protection to the approach, so we're hoping that works and protects from this direction, which it should do.
But we've had a few breakages and a few things smashed in place.
Because this boat doesn't have proper lockers, locking locks on it. It just has pop catches on all of the lockers. They all just, because it was rolling so much, they just all flung open and everything came out, so we've got broken cups and all sorts of broken gear down there. I've got to go and sort out now. The soup is still on the stove, which is great. About 3 hours off Aveiro, and I've just spotted a massive, great big tall ship on the AIS. I don't think you can see it, but Marie Sebastian, anyway, this goes to show those old square riggers don't sail to windward. Yeah, the Santa Maria is 233 foot long as you go into Porto. Nikki's reading her book.
Pretty good. The youngest ever person to solo sail across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
In a homemade boat.
In a homemade boat?
Yeah, who's 17.
Was it paper mache and matchsticks?
Yeah, pretty much. Bit blue. Notorious for big swell.
We come on a small day, so
yeah, it's pretty small.
It's fine, but I can imagine it being a nightmare. A surf break across there coming in. Yeah, we're only about.
Good beautiful evening though. Just about to see the sun coming through, so hopefully it'll burn off. We're sort of hanging out into the channel a bit. That's one of the channel markers.
And we keep getting buzzed by fishermen.
Yeah, lots of fishermen around us. So. Anyway, time to leave. High tide's in half an hour. We're just trying to pull up the anchor, and it seems to be stuck on something. We're in thick mist as well. So Ben's put the tripping line through the windlass. I'm going to try and pull it out that way. Got our trusty old radar going, so we can see what's going on around us through the pea super.
Not so bad.
So we've got it down to 0.25 nautical miles, so you can see the channel going through here with a black spot in the middle. And then all of these little speckles around here are local fishermen. Using this along with the radar is actually pretty good, and we feel pretty good about, you know, what we can see, what's out there and everything. Yeah, until you lose power and then you're screwed. We've just had this white tugboat absolutely race up the side of us and tell us to basically get out of the way because there's a massive ship coming in now. So because we saw that the other boat was, well, seemed to be fairly far out, we thought, oh, we'll just nip out. But obviously they want us the hell out of the way, so we sort of got told off. It wasn't too bad, but he just told us to basically hang out over here for a while in this picturesque area that can't see anything in. So you can just see it here somewhere. There's this bow wave, and you can just see a bloody great ship somewhere in that mist, so no wonder they wanted us that way.
Once again, when we planned to stop for 2 days, we decided it's probably better to move on because we've got a nice breeze blowing.
Make the best of the wind, I think.
Yeah. So we are leaving Figueira de Foz. Just look at the wind here. Yeah, we've got a bit of wind. Can't even see the end of the breakwater. Into the fog we go then. Yeah. At least there's a wind. Yeah. Can't see at all. It's a mist or fog or whatever you want to call it. But there's a good breeze. All about this throw your stones the river. Like me it drifts away. I would watch you stare. I would watch you stare. Oh, but there's no one there. Yeah, lovely. Here we are on our way to Nazaré. It's still foggy, although it's lifting a little bit. I can see a bit further now, but it's really good conditions. There's a long, lazy, but not that big swell, probably 1.5 meters. Otherwise the sea's pretty flat. We've got 11 knots of wind, 10 knots of wind, and everything up, all the sails up, and we're making a good solid 6 knots. and hoping to be there in 6 hours, about 6 hours time, which will be about 8 o'clock this evening on the 10th of September 2016. Meanwhile, Nicky's making some lunch. So we've got a bit of dilemma now because the wind's dropped off. Our lovely foggy sail with lots of wind has now improved in one way because now it's crystal clear and sparkly out there, but the wind's dropped to 7.5 knots.
So what are we doing?
We're making 4.5 knots.
No, what are we doing?
Trying to decide what we're going to do.
No, we're not. We're drinking rum instead.
So we decided instead of making a useful decision,
yeah,
we have a bit of ginger.
Look at that perfectly frosted bottle. It's like something out of a movie.
Yeah, windy, windy, windy. Come on. Just a few more knots. Such a good day. It's been unbelievable. I'm making some, or trying to make some jalapenos.
Jalapenos are really expensive in Portugal.
I bought some cheap olives and we're dicing off the flesh, and then I'm going to pickle them in vinegar and cover them with some shit up spices.
And hope they taste something. Hope they hit the spot. Are we having wine?
Yeah, sorry, I haven't done that yet.
How did jalapenos come before wine?
Because they're more important.
I think they're probably on a par with them actually.
Wasting.
How much was this?
For $3.98.
Yeah. I love the fact booze is so cheap over here.
$3.98 for
2 litres? 5 litres!
It's a cubic foot.
Fucking hell! A cubic foot of wine for €4. Yeah, we've both upped our exercise a little bit because we're.
Nicky went running this morning. It's very good for it.
Yeah, went for a nice run. I found lots of dried fish hanging everywhere, all around people's houses and stuff. I didn't really know where to run, so I just sort of
ran through the back gardens.
Yeah, randomly went round the place and went into the deep, dark depths of Portugal.
Are we going to put these in the pot and put...
That's really hot.
But it's,
Fucking hell. That's
want
going
them
to
hot,
blow
don't you?
your bumhole out of your backside tomorrow.
They're just...
Is it like jalapenos?
It's just like jalapenos. Honestly. That's pretty good, isn't it?
You mean jalapenos like olives?
No, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
We can't get back to our boat.
Ben's last words from the boat were, "Oh, it'll be fine. We'll be all right." And
oh, come on, it'll be fine.
we've arrived on Sunday night and we can't get in the marina because the office is shut. So Ben's going to have to slide around the side. But there's the bloody police boat over there. Be really careful, Ben. Be really careful. Oh, it's okay. It's not that difficult. Yay! I was sure he was going to go for a swim. I keep losing track of where we are because we keep moving every day.
No, just keep drinking too much.
Yeah, you can't tell. I've been to the bar, but no, we've been moving most days, and we've been in the mist.
Hang on a minute. Isn't that where we're going?
Oh shit! Wrong way.
That's our boat there.
We've gone the wrong way. This way. There she is. Oh, look how beautiful she is. Police are having a party on their boat. What's the popo? Oh, I'm getting on. I'm hiding. It's a misty night. The mist was there this morning, it cleared just as we came in, and it's misty again now. And the rain is supposed to be coming in fairly bad in the next day or so. So we're going to possibly chill out here for a couple of days. Where are we? Let me turn the light on. Whee! So we might chill out here. We're in Peniche. It's a really nice town. There's lots of nice people around. And there's lots of good Wi-Fi in the bars. So we're gonna chill out here maybe. Maybe go to the museum tomorrow. Aren't we? Mr. Ben?
Yeah.
Mr. Policeman. We're just preparing for an overnight sail down to Valyria. We're in Cascais at the moment. We're going to go all the way around here, round Cape St Vincent and into Valyria down here. If for some reason something goes wrong, we can go into Scenes, which is halfway down. So it should take us about 24 hours. The wind's blowing at about 6... I don't know. It's supposed to be blowing at about 16 this morning, but it feels a lot stronger, even though we're in the shelter of the bay. But by midnight tonight, it's going to get up to about 28, 30 knots. So Ben's just reefing a third reefing line in the main, because we've only got 2 at the moment. We just thought, might as well do it now, at least we can try and test it out on the way down. It'll be a downwind run all the way, so we'll probably go wing and wing the whole way, if we can. And we'll see how it goes. So we're basically doing it because we want to make some headway south, but also because it'll be good practice for us. We haven't done any overnight sails on our own yet. We've had crew. When we went over Biscay, we had 2 crew. So it'll be good practice for us, because we are considering at the moment whether we go to the Canaries for winter or whether we go into the Med. And at the moment I think we're probably thinking the Canaries. What's that, Benny? You're happy about this air conditioned for once?
I am.
Bloody hell.
More than one.
It's a fucking miracle.
Perfect. Downwinding in what? 18 knots?
Yeah.
Not quite that. 15. So, yeah, doing alright.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 5 and 6 knots.
It's blowing just over 20 knots I think now, so we've decided to put a reef in the main before it gets too gnarly. So it's a bit rocky, a bit rolly, not too bad. So we're about, what time is it? It's about 4 o'clock? 3:15. So we won't be in until 11 o'clock. Yeah, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So yeah, I think it's supposed to set to increase the wind until midnight, and then after that it's going to gradually die down to the morning, so that'll be good for my night watch.
They're actually breaking now. Quite large, knobbly, breaking waves going on. How do you feel about that?
Awesome!
Look at that.
Whoa!
it's like getting a bit gnarly out here. We've got all night. It's going to be.
The thing that's worried me is there's not one other sailing boat out today.
That's the
Which is really weird. It's a great sailing day.
It is. And we got so fed up with having not enough wind that we thought we'd come out when there was definitely going to be some wind.
All or nothing.
And now there definitely is some wind. It's lovely sailing breeze, but it's just getting a little bit gnarly. But we're all right at the moment. We just had a row of about 4 quite big weird waves. Don't know where they came from, but they totally pooped the back of the boat, filling the dinghy up. And that's my fault because I've got a way of rigging this dinghy so it hangs upright on the back, which means you can't fill with water. I didn't rig it because I just haven't been rigging it for day sails, because we're going overnight tonight. It would have been a bloody good idea. Anyway, I've just got third reef in the main. As it's going dark and there's only 2 of us on board, I don't really want to be faffing around trying to put 3 reefs in if we need to. The wind's not getting any weaker, it's sort of still 25 knots, gusting a bit more. So we can roll away a bit more jib if we want to. And luckily we've got a nice big moon coming up over there, which is going to give us some light to sea boat, which should help. But yeah, we've been cracking along. It's just it'd be nice if the sea died down.
The sun's starting to come up. It is 6:30. We've had to start running the engine because it keeps saying low battery. Oh, but we're still sailing. We're going nearly 7 knots. 17 knots of wind. No, 10, sorry. We're tired. Had a lovely, lovely bright moon all night. It's been amazing. So that's helped us along. I'm just coming around Cape Vincent, and we're going to be in the anchorage in about an hour, I think.